Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we are going to start our whole new episode and playlist on doing an off-frame modular house, which this all is the exact same process, even with a double wide, single wide, any of those things. The only difference is we don't have a frame underneath the house, so we're just considered an off-frame modular and also considered a stick-built home. But I will do a quick walk around, show you everything that we have dealt with so far, where we stand, and then I'll do a little montage of how all this started. And at the end of the video, I will get out of the wind here, and then I will go ahead and tell you all the issues we have had so far. As you can tell, we put it on this hillside here because we still plan on building a barndominium over there, but we didn't expect it to be this much of a dramatic change, which is no big ordeal. I mean, it was horrible for the people doing the foundation, but quick little view of everything going on here. And for down here, by the way, we are about, let's see, September, October, November, December, January, February. We are 6 months into this. And a lot of it is not the fault of the workers, I promise. But we went ahead and put this big door here just because once realizing how tall this was going to be. Come on, you can do it. I have faith. Oh, there we go. Why not have a big, massive storage area? Why not? And it'd be really nice eventually if we kind of dug out here and put a little bit of a concrete slab for storage. But those are all hopes, ambitions, goals. We'll see how all that works out. One really good positive thing about this being ridiculously tall, though. One really good thing. My wife, for right now, until we get the barndominium done and we're able to build the in-ground pool behind the barndominium over there, it puts a nice little drop off here to where we can easily put a above ground pool, and I can just build the deck further off of it to where we still have a nice relaxing area, because we are going to build the barndominium with cash as we go, so there's no extra debts with that. So that will take a little while to actually become anything. So we're 6 months in, and we're about to go into the nice little montage here of all the previous videos, because we're going to restart this whole series, because we originally started with a barndominium, then we went into, no, we're going to build a house. Now we're here at an off-frame modular for right now, but it has a lot to do with the economy, the way banks are being extremely stingy and all that things, but I'll go into those details here shortly. But for right now, we'll go ahead and jump into the previous videos, do a couple little minutes over just what we ordered, what it's going to look like, and then I'll go into all the issues getting to this point, but it has still been a whole lot better than actually building a house as of right now. Alrighty, everyone, I'm here hiding behind the good old wall because Northeast Tennessee seems to think 30-mile-per-hour wind 24/7 is awesome, and it's horrible for the mic. But anyways, I will start off with the barndominium build that we were going to do. It was going to be a $400,000 build. We were already pre-approved. We were good to go. This is roughly a year ago, back when the interest rates were still 4.5%, give or take, a little bit. And it was going to be 3,500 square foot of living. And then it was going to be 2,500 square foot garage. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. Yes, the dream comes true, right? No. Those builders promised us $400,000 whenever it came time to take that paperwork to the bank to say, hey, I need $400,000 for this construction loan. They came back with $575,000 because it was something that was in demand at the time. And honestly, I think with their good at pricing, they had too many jobs going on, and they just tried to outbid us to where we didn't want them to do it. So at that point in time, we was like, nope, we're good to go, guys. We'll find another route. Actually, sorry, we actually shrunk the house down to one level 2,500 square foot living, 1,800 square foot garage. And they drug their feet for a whole nother month. And this, we're like, dude, interest rates are skyrocketing right now. Right now, we've got to get this set in stone. Trying to get back to that $400,000 range. Well, it didn't work out. So then we looked at the double wide option. So we went through Clayton trying to do a double wide. Everything looked good. Which, yes, I know we're doing an off-frame modular here behind me now, but there's a complete difference in value of those. Y'all definitely need to realize that before you go this route. So we went the double wide route. It was going to be, I think it was only like $111 a square foot, 112, something like that. But being that it was on a metal bracket frame, it completely ruined the value of it. So when the appraiser came out here, we paid $215,000 for our 10 acres of land. Yes, that is very high in some people's eyes, but where we live, we actually got a really, really good deal. So with that, we was like, we'll throw the double wide on there, then we'll build the barndominium later on with cash, just like I talked about previously in the video. And then that's when the appraisers were like, oh man, we got to fix this market. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So it was going to be $100 and some thousand. I can't exactly remember how much the double wide was going to cost. It's $100 and some $1,000. And they were going to appraise our land. I'm sorry, it was right at $200,000. It was right at 200, I think 205, give or take. So we was going to have a little over $400,000 invested into this whole outcome here. And just think, we had $115,000 to put down on this whole project, which we saved quite a bit of it, but then we had to put down, I think we put down 50 on the land. So with that being said, after the appraiser came out here trying to fix the market, it come back that the property and the house all together is only going to be worth $300,000. We just got to have over $400,000 invested into it. So we scratched that real quick. And then we was going to do, we was going to be our own general contractors and go ahead and build the house ourselves, which luckily is my job. I know plenty of people. We could have built the house, had all the inspections done, everything perfect, and knocked out faster than most contractors are doing now. Then that's when the rates were already jumped up there. This is over a 6-month span that we're trying to nail this down. And that's when rates got up to 6.75% at the time for VA stuff. And we were on the verge of going ahead and just, hey, we'll sell the land, make a massive profit real quick, and just go buy a house. We were approved for over $700,000 for a house. Over $700,000 for a house. But then we tried to go get a construction loan to be our own general contractors, and we couldn't even get approved for, with the land payoff and everything, we was only asking for $560,000. That's all we was asking for. A general VA loan without all of our extra money on top goes up to $650, which we or $648.8, something like that. And we were already pre-approved for that for going and buying a house. And that was with no money out of pocket. But with the way the banks are working out now, that was not a viable, that avenue was gone, it seemed like. And we wasn't willing to deal with the bank issues there, and plus almost a year of building. So then we went through off-frame modular once we figured out more of the difference between off-frame modular and double wide. Worked out great. Come to find out, this one was roughly, which we have a lot of upgrades, which we'll show you all later on once it's done, which before you got to see, you know, the layout or the footprint, floor plan. Jeez Louise, holy mackerel. I'm drawing blanks right now. But the floor plan, what it looks like, all that great stuff. And I think it's 2160 on square footage. So it's still going to be a big house. And with this massive wall right here, the Great Wall of China, we're gonna have plenty of storage underneath. But we are gonna put a proper vapor barrier underneath. So anyways, with that being said, we was able to get this for $310, $312, give or take. Then we only owed $150 on the land at the time. So we're far below the $500,000 range right now. And we were still having issues getting approved. It's crazy. The land with the off-frame modular is going to, or it already pre-approved, or however you want to say it because it's not done, but was over $600,000. And I may not make a lot of money, but my wife does make a lot of money. So there's no reason why we should be able to get approved for more than a $7,000 house, but we can't just get a $460,000 construction loan. It absolutely baffles me. So right now there's a big issue. If you see all these people doing things like us, I think right now it's a big thing to do the off-frame modular, because it is a whole lot quicker and cheaper way. We're under $200 a square foot, and we have a lot of upgrades. We could have done, I think, for $160 a square foot if we did absolutely zero upgrades and we did a base model, and still 2,200 square feet almost. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But at the end of the day, building right now sucks. Barndominiums people are overpricing due to metal went up just a little bit in value, and prices on even off-frame modulars should go down a little bit just due to wood has gone down. So I know there's not a whole lot to tell you right here, but we're just trying to tell you all of our different experiences and showing that we were approved for a great amount to go buy a house. They just want you to buy a house. Nobody wants to give any construction loans out right now. It's extremely annoying because I think our last house that we paid 300, and just to let you all know how much interest rates are right now, $345,000 what we bought our last house for. We paid $1,400 a month for that 2.5-3 years ago. And right now, it looks like just for our 450, 460, my wife really keeps up with this better than I do. I think we're going to be paying with escrow, everything, insurance, everything said and done. I think we're looking at $3,100, $3,200 a month. That is twice what we were paying for our almost 4,000 square foot house. But it was on a half acre, and it was on a straight hill out here. The kids absolutely love it. That's why we stayed out here instead of buying a house. They love the 10 acres. They love their four-wheelers every day. That, you know, it's decent or not pouring rain like it has been for the past 3 months. That's why this is taking so long. Oh, I'm sorry. And just before concluding this video, the whole big reason on why this is taking 6 months just to get to this point, the bank was every bit of it. For our VA loans, we have never sent in more than 5-6 documents. This year, with the higher interest rates and all this other things going on, we had to send in over 40 different documents to these people. And every single time we'd send one in, like, oh, we need this. We'd send them that very day, but they'd always make sure to send it to us on Wednesday saying, hey, we need this. And then we sent to them like, hey, can we go ahead and get our close date? Like, no, I got to actually send this to the underwriters. I'm just a middle person. I'm useless. And they sent it to the underwriters, like, that takes 2 to 3 business days. So they drag it all the way out past Friday. So then it come back around to Monday. It come all the way back around to Monday. And then like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh yeah, everything looks good. I'll get back to you when I'm ready. Then on Wednesday, once again, hey, actually we need this also that I totally forgot to tell you about last week. Then we sent it to them that Wednesday. Then they drag the feet all the way back around to Monday. This, no joke, happened for 6 straight weeks. They added 6 weeks worth of wait time for absolutely no reason, just to get the loan closed. I've always closed in 1 month or less. Granted, this is a construction loan, so it could be a little bit different. But it took us 10 weeks to close on this loan. 10 weeks! And if this puts anything into perspective, my wife makes over $100,000 a year. And I still work a job that makes 40, give or take, 41, 42. So we make over $140,000 a year easily. I think I put us at 160. And to get a $450,000 loan took us 10 weeks to get approved. So I know all that sounds negative. It's all going to work out in the end. We know that. We love it. We're excited that we are finally to the stage to where things will finally start moving more smoothly and quickly. But it sounds so negative, but this is what you have to look forward to if you're trying to get a loan or do anything right now. It sucks, but it's all going to be worth it at the end. So if you're going through what we've gone through, if you look at Street Speed 717, I've followed him since he was an extremely small channel. He's got $1 million piece of property. He owns it. And he's trying to build a $2 million house. And they try to tell him, I mean, with that 50% of it down, or I guess 33% if you use the land as equity, they still told him he almost had to have $1 million liquid cash to be able to spend on it. It baffles me. And he makes probably 2-3 times what my wife and I do combined. And then plus his girlfriend is going to be on the loan too, and she makes as much as my wife. That just shows you how ridiculous this market is right now. If you have not started this process, wait till the market goes down. At some point in time, it does have to crash. Wait till then. If you're able to go ahead and buy land, buy it. Then make sure you're good set on your ways with your house. Sell your house whenever the market starts to go down, and then you can start building, because the banks are like, oh God, we need everyone again. Let's drop all the way back down to 2%. Well, I hope you all follow along. We will give you all the pros, cons, good, bad, ugly, everything of this aspect, but we just need to do a really good intro to this video, or for this series, so y'all can understand where we stand right now and all the effort that we've had to go through. This started, 6 months ago, give or take. And roughly this house shouldn't take, in my eyes, foundation's done. This shouldn't take more than a month. They got to get a crane. They have to line it up with the weather forecast, the wind, the rain, all this stuff, which I understand that. But the house could have already been sitting here waiting just so a crane could show up and do all this stuff in a day or two. And then all the plumbing's already done on an off-frame modular, which is a great aspect. Oh, it even comes with blinds. You get to save money on your blinds. But anyways, so I think we should be in the house within a month. We'll see. We'll keep you up to date. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Stop by for the first time. Please subscribe. You all have a great day.